The clock strikes 3, silence descends, a heaviness hangs in the air, a palpable shift. This is not just night, this is the time between worlds, the realm of whispers and shadows. 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., the witching hour. Why does this time hold such a grip on our collective imagination? Perhaps it's the stillness. The world sleeps, oblivious, yet we are awake, acutely aware of our solitude. Our senses, no longer bombarded by the day's cacophony, are heightened. We notice every creak, every rustle, every sigh of the wind. The darkness itself seems deeper, more profound. It wraps around us like a velvet cloak, isolating us from the familiar. In this darkness, our thoughts too take on a different hue. They become introspective, philosophical, tinged with a hint of unease. Across cultures, the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are shrouded in mystery and superstition. It's the time when the veil between the living and the dead is thinnest, when spirits roam freely. Folklore whispers of demonic entities gaining power, of supernatural occurrences. In many religions, 3 a.m. marks the devil's hour, a time of spiritual vulnerability. It's said that prayers are less likely to be answered, that evil is at its strongest. This belief, passed down through generations, has seeped into our collective consciousness, coloring our perception of this time. Even popular culture perpetuates this image. Horror movies often feature paranormal events unfolding during these hours, further cementing the association between 3 a.m. and the supernatural. Beyond cultural myths, there are psychological reasons why we find this time unsettling. Our circadian rhythms play a role. Our bodies are programmed to sleep during these hours. When we are awake, we are at our most vulnerable, our energy levels at their lowest. This vulnerability can manifest as anxiety, fear, or a heightened sense of awareness. Our minds, deprived of sleep, tend to wander into darker territories. We ruminate on our worries, our insecurities, our deepest fears. The things we push aside during the day surface with alarming clarity. Furthermore, the silence and darkness can trigger a primal fear of the unknown. Our brains are wired to be alert to potential threats in the dark. When we are alone and sleep-deprived, our imagination can run wild, transforming ordinary sounds into something sinister. Science offers a more pragmatic explanation for the peculiarities of this time. Melatonin, the sleep-inducing hormone, peaks between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. This is our body's way of ensuring deep sleep. Waking up during this time disrupts this natural cycle, leaving us feeling groggy and disoriented. Additionally, our core body temperature drops to its lowest point around 4 a.m. This can make us feel cold, sluggish, and more sensitive to pain. Our blood pressure and heart rate also reach their lowest point, creating a sense of physical vulnerability. Therefore, what we perceive as mystery might simply be our bodies and minds reacting to these physiological changes. The darkness, the silence, the strange thoughts, all could be attributed to our biology rather than any supernatural phenomenon.